how y'all doing? Woo! Get this shit out of here. No, the other day I get over here, I didn't even bother using the mic. We had to do it 45 minutes while the raccoons were getting ready. It was like, you ready? No, not yet, keep going. So I was like, shit, I'm running out of stupid shit out there. Well, anyway, my name is Amber. I am among many things. I just want to say, I don't really do political shit, but this abortion shit is nonsense. I personally can't have an abortion or get anybody pregnant because I'm a trans woman. So getting pregnant is out of the picture. So my opinion is, the way I would say is fucking irrelevant. And with that being said, I have a friend of mine, I've been knowing her for years. She goes, Amber, look, I know how your position on it is. I don't personally like it, but you know, it's not my body, not my choice. So she goes, Amber, will you come with me to the clinic? I want to look at my options. I'm like, only under one condition. She goes, what's the condition? I'm like, will there be protesters? She said, of course there will be. So I'm like, sign me up. I am so fucking down. So I bring it to the clinic and I'm like, okay, how do I want to play this thing? Do I want to be I was trying to figure out my game plan to fuck with these protesters. So my friends, I'm sitting there going, I'll be the boyfriend, I'll be your husband. That'll really fuck them. And I'm already a cute girl at this point. So they don't know, they're just like, how's this woman get this woman pregnant? Adults. And they couldn't, so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna be pregnant myself. So I go, all right, look, give me a 10 count, let me go round them up real quick and I'll get them all pulled in and you can just go in. So they're out there calling me every horrible name there is and I'm just dying laughing inside. This is awful. So my friend goes inside and they're like, you're a baby killer and all this other stuff. I just break down crying. It was awesome. I should have got an Academy Award right then and there for my happening. And I'm like, I can't get pregnant. My husband and I have been trying for years and da-da-da-da-da. My friend is over at the door watching this shit. I had them lay hands on me. It was funny to see like 5 to 7 women praying, Jesus will get you pregnant. Don't worry, Jesus will get you pregnant. And internally, I'm just dying laughing like, this is the funniest fucking thing ever. And I go, wait, Jesus is gonna do what to me? He's gonna get you pregnant. Like, it's consensual, right? And then I walk off. She's like, I saw that, Amber. That was awesome. How'd you get them all to cry and lay hands on you? I'm like, and I told her the story. She's dying laughing. So they had a security guard there. He goes, I go outside to go vape later on. He goes, do you need somebody to come out there with you while you vape? I'm like, no, I'm gonna go fuck the protesters again. He goes, really? I'm like, yeah, why not? I go, that's why they're here, right? He goes, well, no, but I guess you can take it that way. And, you know, but I'll digress. So, like I said, my name's Amber, and I've noticed some weird things in life. Work, I'm a professional firefighter, among many other things, but this last week has been really busy. My main goal is to be a trainer's advocate, or an advocate for all LGBTQ in general. Last week I spoke on a House Bill 302, which sadly didn't pass, but I was really proud of myself. I got out there and it was really funny because the House Bill before that was paying women equal to men. I did not think this would be an issue at this time in society, but sadly I was wrong. So they were up there saying, oh, women only do housework and stuff like that. So I get up there and introduce myself. I say, I'm a professional firefighter and Air Force veteran. You should have seen the look on these old white men when a girl gets up there and says this. And they were just like, I don't know how to prove that. They couldn't. So I was really proud of myself. I did that. And then the following day, I went down to New Orleans and I was on WHIV, which is a little low-power radio station. I was just tell them about what happened. And it ended up being me making fun of my friend for like 20, 30 minutes. But we got everything that needed to be done. So, let's see. You know, one thing I've noticed, I paid a lot of money to have a meeting. A lot of money. $20,000. And then I paid $20 so I could stand and pee now. Because sometimes I go work at the USDA and I have to go on these cargo ships. And it's a bunch of men on a ship for months and months and months. You can only imagine how bad the bathrooms are. There was a part I'm like, I'll just fucking hold it. So I got a little stand thing so I can stand and do my business. I paid $20,000 to get it taken off and $20 to put it back on. Which I think is really funny. And the other day I was asked, somebody goes, Amber, can you teach me how to tuck? I'm like, honestly, no, I really can't anymore. And she goes, well, why? I go, let's just say I went to a doctor and he tucked it very good for me. And it took them a second and they were like, oh, really? But no, I love having mine. It's so much fun. But let's see. So life has been really interesting lately. I've been busy doing stuff and running around trying to cause trouble where need be. I don't know if y'all notice, I'm an asshole. But I only use my powers for goodness, not badness, most of the time. Sometimes you gotta start trouble the opposite way. But, you know, most of the time it's for good. We're just gonna go with that, alright? I think y'all all adults, I'm a good girl. Nobody believes when I say that. That's the funniest part about this. When they look at me, they're like, oh yeah, good girl, right. But, let's see. So, recently I went to a pagan event. Me and a firefighter, I have a rule about fighting fire and trying to kill it. Where this event, they are the exact opposite. They I wanted to fight it, they wanted to fuck it. It was bad, I'll be honest. I'm gonna paint y'all a little picture. I'm gonna Rob Ross and shit right now, quick. Little happy little trees and everything. So we're in the middle of this campground, and they were having an issue. Of course, it was guys being fire tenders. And I was like, okay guys, y'all, that's not gonna light like that. They're like, what do you know? I'm like, nothing. And I Kermit the Frog that shit too. I'm just sipping my tea, just enjoying it. And the guy that runs the event, he goes, Amber, why ain't the fire lit? I go, because I don't know what I'm doing and neither do they. And he goes, Amber, get over there and light that fucking fire, get it done. So I go up there and they're like, you don't know nothing. And then I lit it and they're like, just move a little bit, 2 breaths, big old fire. So later on that day, somebody put something that wasn't supposed to be in the fire because it's sacred, and I'm like, no, it's a fucking fire, guys. Burn everything. But obviously I'm biased because, yeah, I've been doing this too long. And it was funny because they're like, I'm like, okay, fine, I'm gonna get it for you, but I'm in a really cute maxi dress because sometimes I like to be girl and sometimes it's dress how I want. So here I'm in a really pretty maxi dress and I go into my car and I get my bunker pants. So when I walk up, bottom half is firefighter, top half is girl. You should have seen the look on these people. They couldn't figure out what to do with this. They're like, wait, she what? No, what? So it was really funny. I loved it. And so it was just, I love messing with people. It's so much fun. Like, I can't wait for Pride next month. It's my favorite time of the year. Some people treat others as Christmas. That's my Christmas. Because I get so many protesters to play with. And it's like, thank you, whichever deity you want to assign in this place. But I appreciate it greatly. I actually got hooked on fucking with protesters because of a cop. One day, like when our first Pride, I went out there, I saw a cop there, and I'm like, hey man, I introduced myself. And I go, all right, what's the rules to this game? He goes, you can pretty much say whatever you want, just don't spit or hit. I'm like, really? And he was actually giving me pointers. He's like, tell them that you fucked their mom and all this other stuff. So the cop was giving me pointers in the beginning on how to do this. So I'm just having fun with it. And then, you know, later on, I get more unique with my style. I borrowed the most flamboyant guy I could find. I'm like, dude, I need you to help me real quick. He goes, what? I'm like, I'm gonna fuck the protesters up and fuck their heads all up. He goes, him knowing me, he goes, oh, I can't wait to watch this shit. So we walk up and he's flamboyant, I'm dressed full girl, and I'm loving it. Heels and everything, which was a mistake in Pride because I marched in. But I cheated because I have my hoverboard, just hop on that little sucker in heels. So, you know, you gotta have some skill to do that. And it was amazing. The guy's sitting there going, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm walking, holding hands. And the guy's like, what are y'all doing here? Y'all look like a good Christian couple. I'm like, oh yeah, sir, we go to church every weekend. We do communion, blah, blah. Churchy words that I don't really know what they mean. But that's not the point. He believed it. So, whatever. And he goes, why are you here? I go, because I belong here. He's like, you're not one of them. I'm like, yeah, I am. And he goes, well, why? I go, because I yelled as loud as I can. I have a fucking dick. And you should see these people just could not handle the look. Like, wait, what? I'm confused. I need an adult. But I love messing with those assholes, and that's my favorite game. But I got the light, so I'm going to go ahead and turn it back over to Amanda, and I appreciate it. Thank you.